Rise! Okay, there we go. It's Burning Sky's Arise. It's their pale ale, which is a 4.4%.
Nice.
440ml can. It's really nice graphics on there. The pump clip's very similar, which is, you know what, a lot of people enjoying a decent beer.
Crack it open. Oh.
It's actually brewed with Pilsner malt and wheat malt. Nice, very nice white head with big bubbles. Let's give it a bit of a whiff.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
You're getting lager, but it's got a little bit of fruitiness to it at the back.
That's such a smell again.
Yeah. When you smell a lager malt, I always get a whiff of fart, and I think that Citra hop is taking that fart smell away, which for me,
I think it's taking it from it, like you say, from it actually people confusing it as
normal lager.
A lager, yeah, or a pilsner.
Yeah.
Is it?
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's light. It tastes like lager, but the hops take the complete lager, not the taste away, the aftertaste.
Yeah.
They're good. I like that. That's clever. That's clever. We get it quite a lot, people coming into the bar. Get a lot of lager drinkers that come in and say, we want to try a beer, but we're
tastes like lager.
But we're new to it.
Yeah.
It's a beginner's beer for craft. Yeah. So if you're trying to come over and get your taste buds used to drinking craft beer, that's exactly what that does.
It does initially, I think, and then that aftertaste comes in that takes that lager away.
Yeah, and you're left with a mouthfeel that's more ale. Yeah. It's more pale ale. That's good. Let's score it to do that. So design. Again, what are we saying?
Clever design. I think
it's nice. The colours are good. The colours are striking. We like yellow anyway because, you know, that's our branding. But the blue against the yellow really works. And Burning Sky's artwork, you know exactly who they are straight away by that logo. And the name of the beer, striking right across the middle. Percentage on the back is definitely readable. Everything is there that needs to be there. It's very, very well designed can. Yeah. So yeah, for design and for me, looking at that in the fridge, it draws your attention straight away. Absolutely. One, because you won't actually see what the picture is all the way around, which always helps with cans. But you can see when you're lining up in the fridge what it is, who it's by, and then you can twist it around and see the percentage while you're looking at the picture. But that ticks a lot of boxes for a business, for people who like branded cans, for everything it goes with. I think that is really up there with some of the best branding that. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10.
I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah, I agree. Fully agree. 9 out of 10. And like you say, it draws your attention. And I know that this beer in our fridge alone doesn't have to sit centre. So some of the beers that you get, you put at eyesight because you know they're not going to draw attention. This is in the top, it's in the corner, it's hidden, and it sells.
You're going to give it?
I'm going to give it 9.
2 9s? Yeah. Big scorer. 2 9s. Oh, the next one is Deliciousness, which is the aroma, the taste, the mouthfeel. What do you think, Jack?
Actually, I'm going to score it quite high. It tricks you, so you're smelling lager, you're tasting lager, and then afterwards you get a kick of something else. I think it's like you said before, it's quite clever in the way that it's done that.
Yeah.
And the look of it as well, although it isn't as clear as a lager is or a pilsner, it's managed to get a little bit of everything in there. So I think for me I'm gonna go 8 then. I'm gonna go 8.
You're an 8 for Deliciousness. So it's 8 out of 10. I'm gonna have to agree, you know, to be honest. I don't like lagers, I'm not a big fan, but for everything that Jack's just said, it does something that no other beer does, and that's gets you into craft beer, and that's very clever.
This would appeal to a lot of women, because
it's a little bit fruity.
It's
light, it's lagerish, but it has got a little fruity kick to it.
So I think
that's what's coming through from the hops. Yeah. Like Jack says, it does appeal to.
I think it would appeal to a lot of women.
Don't like that flavour. On being clever and being appealing, give it an 8 as well, and fills that gap in the market, I think, absolutely perfectly. So yeah, very good, 8 out of 10. The last one is on the drinkability, which is, you know what, it's a 4.4% beer. So when you look across the spectrum of beers, that is what is sessionable at the moment. It tastes like a lager, so it is quite refreshing, but it's got something else extra in there that keeps you wanting to drink because it's fruity, so it just takes that bland lager taste away, which works really well. So I think for me, drinkability wise, it ticks every little box. It's what you want from a beer. It's a 9 out of 10.
Why not a 10?
Because I don't like lagers.
Okay.
It's a 9 for me.
Surprisingly, I don't really agree with Chris because I think it appeals across the board to everybody. If you wasn't a craft beer drinker and you liked your lager, it appeals to you. If you do like your craft beer and you like that hoppy taste, but you don't want to be drinking too much of the high percentage, it appeals. I also think it appeals to the women, and I just think it's got that all round that a drink need, so I think it's a 10.
So the total scores after my brilliant maths is a 54 out of 60.
54, that's...
Jesus,
yeah,
that's high.
That is high. Wasn't expecting it.
No, absolutely not. I wasn't expecting it either. Burning Sky, Arise. Highly recommended. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys.
Good night.